My name is Erin Moore,
And I'm Christy Dixon.
and this is our story. We were raised right. I was brought up in a very good home, divorced home, but a respectful home, and I learned respect from my mom, of course.
And I was raised in a Christian home. My downfall came when my real downfall came when I was 50. I'd gotten hurt and I had to lay in the bed for a month. And when it was time to get up, I couldn't get up. So I turned to meth to get me up. And unfortunately, Erin was in that with me.
I was 29, and I had been prescribed Adderall since I was 14. When it got to where it wasn't working, I decided to try meth. And at first, I would have classified it now as a functioning addict. And now I know that it was just addiction in its own. I think it was 2023. My mom and I called a charge together. It was conspiracy to manufacture, deliver, or resell methamphetamine.
We got the charges and she got put on 5 years probation and I got put on 4. I made it about through half of mine and I messed up and busted some drug tests. Enough that I wound up in jail and then wound up here.
Whereas this is my second time. My first time was my first violation of probation. And I came down here with the grace of God and them allowing me to, all the way from Tennessee. Apparently, most of my program in blackout, Tabitha had talked to my mom a lot. So Mom knew about the program, she knew what was going on, and Tabitha tried to get her down here the whole time. I spent 15 months in my first program and didn't really understand what this program does or did until about 10 months in. Being mandated, I just walked through it, thinking that I was going to get out and go home and everything would be different. But the day I got out, it had turned out that Mom had got out of jail, 3 days before? On your second offense, wasn't it? And I wasn't home a month before we both got a different violation. Mom's third, my second. We spent 60 days in jail, and I had another 60, whereas we don't really know what the terms would have been of Mama's third violation. But I begged to come back, and with both of us, and without an interstate contract anymore, Tabitha agreed, and Miss Crystal picked us up November 6th. We are now 13 months in the program.
I can't say I hadn't been enough. I had to give up a lot of my freedom that I was more used to having, a lot of my own decisions about making doctor's appointments and silly things like that. And I did not do well the first couple of months of being controlled. You know, you're told when to wake up and you're told when to go to bed. But after that, I got into the routine of it. I realized that I was blessed. Blessed that Tabitha took us in after not having the contract anymore. Blessed by the things that she has done for us. The program it's still a little hard for me, but I'm getting it. And after 13 months, it's like I was pushed into it instead of me allowing me to get into the program. That's the way I felt. And it's been a couple of months now, and I finally got that I'm doing me. And I've actually enjoyed the last few months in here.
This year, I've been in every leadership position allowed within the ladies program except for senior program director. I was program director here at Lighthouse. While I was blessed at the point in time for Mom to live here with me because they were opening a new home in Longview called the Inspiration House. So that was a blessing in disguise. It was unknown until it happened, which was great. I went to Carthage facility as program director and then facility director. And although I was stepped down from the positions, it was a wonderful experience. I've had great leadership since, and I was able to give back what I had gotten with leadership. We just got the good news that at 13 months, we get to finish our program together.
Yeah, 2 days ago we found out we get to be together for the rest of our program, and that's just, I'm just happy about it. It's made it easier, it's made it worthwhile because I get to see her in the morning and I see her at night, and we work during the day. and that's just fine. As long as I get to see her and know she's okay every day, it's made a big difference in my attitude.
Already, and it, like she said, it's not been but a couple of days. The Lord has blessed us so much, and He's used Tabitha within those blessings. He's used the ministry within those blessings. I myself came back and worked this program like I was supposed to in the first place. I had built a really strong relationship with the Lord that I keep improving every day. Now, don't get me wrong, sometimes I forget that I'm needing to lean on Him, and I get drawn back real quick within my own understanding that He is it. When we leave, our fresh start is starting with Him again, with the Lord in our prayers, with the Lord within our life. Everything that He has done will not be forgotten. Everything that He has done and does do and will do is amazing to know now. And although I didn't grow up that way, I knew who the Lord was. I just didn't realize that there could be this kind of an intimate relationship with Him.
That's where I failed. I was raised that way, and she wasn't, because I've made bad choices. But we made it here together. We wanted to do the program together, and now we get to finish together.
Yes, ma'am. We've been blessed to have already walked across the stage. We got to do it as mom and daughter together. And like she said, we've done this together, and we're going to finish and do the rest of our lives with just us and the Lord. Lord first.
How did it feel coming through the program with your daughter?
She kept me going. Just knowing that she, even though she was at a different house the biggest part of the time, just knowing that we were doing this together. Study part, the Bible study, going to church, I was raised that way. That was the easy part to me. Going through the program with her, it made the program easier and better. It was awesome knowing that we were going to, and we're going to finish it together, and we're going to apply it when we get home together. We'll be on the same page.
What are you guys going to do different now that you've been through the program and going home? Because you said you went home before and y'all slipped up. What are you guys going to change this time?
Well, for one, what we're calling home. We have full intentions. I have a brother and sister that live above Nashville, and they have land that I was talking to about us getting somewhere up there with them. It's far enough away to not even have the interest of going back to our same hometown, but yet close enough that my aunt that lives down there can come visit us.
And I have a brother that lives a few miles on up from them, and he has a nice family, a nice wife. He's got his life straight. He would welcome us with open arms if we ever needed anything, or just to help getting everything started up there. We're definitely changing our location.
People, places, and things, definitely.
I've been here for a long while, and I've seen people come and go, come back. And one thing that I've noticed that I think y'all should think about is they quit doing the things that got them sober in the first place. If you're going back to Tennessee, are you guys going to be seeking a group? Because continuing what you're doing here, but up there, you should seek out AA, NA,
Yes,
Celebrate Recovery, either a place that you can go just get more recovery or give back. So do you guys plan on doing any of that?
Yes, the NA program is definitely going to NA program.
We want to try to do the 90 and 90, which is 90 meetings in 90 days. Whether it be virtual, or hopefully we can, like you said, find a home group. And definitely a new home church. Although our home church would welcome us, of course, again with open arms, with it being in our hometown.
I was raised in that church, and my nephew is the youth minister in the church. But that's one thing, moving away from that church. You know, it's going to be different to try to find another church that I fit in as well as I fit in Green River, because I was raised in the church.
My youth minister is now the preacher, so it's still a roundabout family that we're going to miss. But like you said, we are definitely going to seek and keep what we've learned here, from maybe not 4:45 a.m., but the structure, the community, and just in general life circumstances that we've gone through here. We want to keep that kind of a vibe, that kind of a lifestyle going on.
Starting with you, Erin, what changes have you seen in your mom?
She had ups and downs the same as I did. And we've even had ups and downs in this program. But I think she remembered that we could lean on the Lord, and she taught me to remember that I can lean on the Lord. And it's just made both of us stronger. She's as strong as I remember her ever being, honestly.
What changes have you seen in her?
She's grown up.
Thanks.
She went from, she got the program late her first time here. And when she came home, a lot of that failure was my fault. But since she's been back here, even with her ups and downs that she's had, they're in and outs of the different leadership roles and everything, she is, I feel like she's grown up more. She's more her age now. And that sounds weird, but that's the way I feel. She's grown up. And with the, since where we've been here for each other, we haven't been together up till now. And I think that made her learn to depend on herself more, because we were pretty codependent.
That's pretty.
So you say that some of that is your fault, right?
Yes.
Have y'all discussed that and come to terms and got past that?
Yes.
Yes. There's a lot that, step 4 teaches you to find yourself in your, not resentments completely, but just to acknowledge your part in certain things and aspects of your life. And I found mine pretty quick. It wasn't easy, but I found mine. And Mom and I have talked about it, and she has found hers. And we know more now of how to talk and communicate and keep things that way instead of closing up, shutting down, or just in general. Yeah. Thank y'all.